Sunscreen, an essential product if you're going to the beach or going anywhere outdoors in the sun. Now, if you're like me, you might need a bit more than the average person because you burn easily. However, if you've grown up going to the beautiful beaches in Brazil, like Luana Hickman, you might not need it. Luana is a junior here at Pepperdine, and she's doing the 3-2 engineering program. Now, for those of you who don't know what that is, it's when you spend 3 years here on campus studying engineering, and then you transfer to a new school, and you finish your degree there because we don't have a full engineering program here. So her hopes are to transfer to a school like USC, and then she will continue and finish up her degree in civil engineering. And so at the end of all that, she will have a degree in civil engineering from whatever school she transfers to, a degree in natural sciences from Pepperdine, and a minor in physics from Pepperdine. Now, before we look at how she got here, I just need to take a moment and say there are a couple words in Portuguese I'm going to say, and I apologize for butchering them because I don't speak Portuguese very well. So Luana grew up in Porto Alegre in Brazil, and she lived there for about 3 years until her and her family moved to Rio. We all know Rio. And there she went to a school that was both Portuguese and German. And when she was about 12, her family moved back to Porto Alegre, and they didn't have any really good German-speaking schools there, so they decided to put her in an English school. And most of the teachers were American, and they taught primarily in English. So by the time she graduated, she knew a lot of English, and both her and her parents decided it'd be a good opportunity for her to get some international experience. So she started looking at countries in the US, and there were 3 states she looked at primarily. It was Washington, Florida, and California. Now, she loves the beach, in case you didn't pick up on that already. So she was able to rule out Washington, because it's really cold. And Florida, she was able to rule out, because she told me a lot of Brazilians go to Florida, and they have this stereotype of people from Florida. And it's kind of similar to a stereotype that we Americans have of people from Florida. They're kind of crazy and they party a lot. So she was able to rule that out, and that brought her out here to sunny, beautiful California. Now, what might you find her doing out here besides going to the beach? Well, she loves hiking, and her favorite hiking buddy is her mom. Now, other than that, she really likes to draw. In fact, when she was younger, she wanted to go to fashion school and do design. And she actually used to do a little bit of that. She was also interested in architecture. However, she didn't like the idea of drawing things for people that she knew were horrible, but she would have had to because it was her job. Now, I implore you to get to know Luana because she is a very lovely person. And if you're fortunate enough to become one of her friends, you should know that she values friendships very close to her heart. Now, as you would say in Portuguese, obrigado, and as I will say in English, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, Luana.